Okay, number one, give Middle Tennessee credit. They came in here and found a way to make enough plays, found a way to do what you have to do to win on the road. And that's why until somebody beats them, they're still the best team in this league. And that's why they're picked to win this league. King, the second half, just kind of took that game over. Made a huge shot after shot. Two guys, King and Potts. That was their two guys that did it. The two stats that jump out at us. Number one, difference in the game, in my opinion, was turnovers for us. We have 15 turnovers. If you look at the shot chart, would you have thought the second half we shoot 52% and they shoot 44%? You wouldn't have thought that watching the game. But the difference is they get 8 more shot attempts than we do because of really mostly self-inflicted turnovers. It wasn't turnovers that, we got trapped and all those, just some self-inflicted ones, dribbling off our foot a couple different times, a lazy pass here or there. And in a close game, you can't have those. These kind of games come down to one possession. When you're playing those kind of teams, and again, the thing we wanted, we got to the free throw line. We shoot 20, make 25, and they only shoot 16, whatever it is. So we're getting it inside. But at the same time, you go 1 for 9 from three-point line. We didn't have a guard make a three-point shot. Justin made our only three-point shot tonight. And that becomes a grind. When you're trying to grind it out, the one thing you can't do is have less shot attempts and possessions than they do. And the turnovers was a big part of it right there. Questions?
Is that surprising that many turnovers considering how you guys been playing?
It is. It's uncharacteristic for us. And make sure everybody understands this. I'm not going to make excuses for him. Darius was sick, throwing up and everything. But it's no excuse. You show up, get between the lines, you play. You play 100%. So we're not going to use that for excuse at all. But it's very obvious he was nowhere tonight. He was absolutely nowhere. As I said, I thought he shot an air ball at that free throw line. They told me he hit the rim, bottom of the rim. It just wasn't himself in any way. The game is so tight. It's hard to get my bench playing. I can't let my bench come in and play through mistakes right now. Josh had a couple bad turnovers. You like to be able to put him in a game back in November, let him play through that stuff. But when you're in January and February playing against the best team in the league, there's no time for that right now. I know he had a couple of those, and I didn't sub those guys the second half because I trusted the guys I had in the game. And I know fatigue became a problem probably for Dwight down that stretch too.
You think Dwight got enough touches down low?
Dwight? Look at his stats. He has 19 points. Only gets 6 for 8, 19 points. Now, a lot of those attempts, he gets 9 free throws, which means he's got some more, and you get fouled. So there's 9 more, so there's another 4 or 5 attempts on that 8. They made it a slow game. They played 1-3-1 back to zone most of the night. And somewhere along the way, we were throwing it inside. We were getting that ball inside enough. And you look at the free throws. Like I said, we shoot 31, make 25. And they only attempted 16, made 14. So the ball was going there. But still at that, somewhere along the way, you got to have some guards jump up and make a shot. And that's really how simple the game can be sometimes. Jump up and make a shot or two here or there to help separate some things and give you some momentum. But we never have that. Never got that tonight.
How disappointing was it to see that when the team gave up some of those rebounds, especially down the stretch?
Well, Dominic, the last 2 baskets they scored was offensive rebounds. The game's on the line. They penetrate, and Dwight comes over and helps. The guy misses it, but Dwight guy puts it back once. Who scored the other one? King? Walters got them both. Now, I know the one was off penetration, though. I can't remember about the other one. A huge call of the game was King knocked that 35-footer down after he walked 3 times and, shoots it, and the horn goes off. That's a huge play. It's 3 points right there. And, again, but give them credit. They made plays when you had to make plays. And King was the big one that did it, more so than Potts.
Rick, what do you want your players to learn from tonight and apply it moving forward?
Well, Mike, hey, listen. One thing you better learn, you can't turn the ball over 15 times against the best team in the league. There's not enough margin for that. If you do, you better make 5 or 6 of those threes that you shoot. But when you go 1 for 9 and you turn it over, there is absolutely zero margin for error then. Zero. And it's still a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go with all those kind of bad stats. Those are bad stats, 15 turnovers and 1 for 9. And it's still a 2-point game. So those are things you got to learn right there. You know, and hopefully the bench can learn. We got to have our bench. You know, I can't play those guys, you know, 37, 38, 37. Justin and Kobe played 38 and 37 minutes tonight. They hadn't done that in a while. But again, the bench has got to get right for us in those kind of games. I just didn't feel like it was right time to let them go in and make 2 or 3 mistakes.
Any comment on Justin's performance against Nick?
You know, Justin gives you everything he's got every night, you know. He goes 15 and 9 and, you know, played him too many minutes like I did Dwight. You know, that's one thing, and that hurts him some defensively. But Justin, hey, Justin's a warrior. He's a battler, and, you know, he gave you everything he had tonight. Can't fault him at all. None. He has 1 turnover touching that ball. At times he touches it. Sometimes against doubles, not against doubles. He gets it 1 time. You know, our turnovers came, you see where they came from. Those guards. You know, Monte has, you know, 5, and Josh has 2. And a lot of those in that second half now. I think it was 8 of them came in that second half. And just self-inflicted turnovers. Dribble off your leg. Dribble off your foot. And like you say, when you're in a fight and it's a 1-possession game, you just can't have that many of them. That's for sure.
Does this help in the long run to know what you have to do to beat the best team in the league?
Well, I don't know about long run or beat the best team. I mean, any kind of team, we don't want to do that against. We don't want to turn it over that many times. And I don't know, when's the last time we turned it over 15 times? You know, I don't know. It's been a while. Like I said, against UAB, we thought was pretty good. We turned it over 6 times for the game. I think 2 times the last 18 minutes of the game, which meant we got a lot more shot attempts. Well, when you have 8 the second half, that's 8 less shot attempts. Shoot the ball 25%. You know, you're in overtime at least. You know, that's 2 more possessions. But we didn't. And again, they found ways to make those plays on putbacks, whatever, to give them a chance to win. And again, until somebody beats Middle, they're the best team in the league. That's why they're picked first, and they're good. They're good. Like I told my team, counts as 1 win and 1 loss. We had a chance to separate ourselves today a little bit, and we didn't take advantage of that. Middle got that loss back they had at Marshall, but coming here winning. That's what they did tonight.
You talked since you took the job about wanting to sell this place out. What did it mean to you to finally see the crowd the way it was today?
Well, the crowd did their part. I can tell you that. The crowd did their part. Hey, and again, what hurts me as much as the loss, don't like the L. What hurts me as much as anything is not being able to find a way to get that crowd to W. Because they showed up, they were loud, they did their part. I didn't do my part getting this team over the hump to find a way to make another basket or 2 to win this game. So that's the kind of atmosphere you want to hear every night right there. That's about being college basketball the way Western was years ago. And that's what we want to try to get it at every night. Always some more questions. You got a question?
Marshall coming up. You guys beat him pretty bad last time. What do you expect when they come to do?
It'll be a totally different team, totally different game. You know, won't be easy. They spread you out. We played about as well as we could play over there that night. But we got to bounce back and get ready for them. What else? Yes, sir, Mike.
Rick, how do you think Jake played tonight?
You know, I thought Jake did okay. Yeah, I did. I thought Jake did okay. Maybe should have played him more. You know, we got to make some 3-point shots. We got to get that back. You know, Darius has been the one guy for most of the year that's made shots for us consistently. The guy that plays. You at Old Dominion, remember, he goes 4 for 5. Justin goes 5 for 7. And between those two guys are 9 for 12 between them. Ask me why he can't do that every night. That's basketball. I wish I had an answer for that. But Darius is the one guy that's got to make them for us. You know, Tavion's been good. Tavion didn't. He's 0 for 2 tonight, 3-point line. You know, but those two guys have made shots for us. And again, we haven't been a team that just lies on a 3-point shot. But when we haven't been zoned as much as we got zoned tonight. Even UAB zoned us quite a bit. We got to make some shots. You can only throw that ball inside so many times. Somewhere along the way, you got to get some space and make some shots. Is that it? All right, guys.